Yo, welcome guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. New year, click like, subscribe, and let's get on to the video. So, as you guys can see, I'm busy doing like a mini market breakdown. I already analyzed it on Sunday. So the trades are kind of starting to play out because yesterday was a slow day. Mondays, Mondays and Fridays are hectic days in the market, and normally you would like to stay away from such days because um there's no movement, but let's continue the chart. Like I'm trying to say is here, as you guys can see, we came from a, a mini downtrend. Overall, we on the uptrend. Sorry guys. We in a mini down. We were in a mini downtrend, but overall we in a bullish trend. Yeah, as you can see, I marked up weekly is bearish, but the daily is bullish and the 4 hour is bullish. So normally I would, if I have two time frames in sync, then I would go with that because that's the direction. Because if I have two time frames in sync, then it makes more sense to go in a bullish favor like we are now. Because if I have the weekly bearish and the daily is bearish, it's kind of like a 50-50. So now we don't know which way we're going. So if the 4 hour is either bullish or bearish, then I would go with that if that makes sense. But anyway, let's get back to the chart. As you can see, we came from a downtrend. Now we're currently in an uptrend on the 4 hour time frame. So, like I said, I already analyzed this. I'm just trying to explain to you guys. And the challenge, the 100 rand challenge is still going on. I'm still currently at 350. So, hopefully, we can turn it into 500, 600. But let's see what this week has in store for us. So, like you guys can see, the support zone, the draw up here. It's a very well respected support. So here it was support, resistance, resistance. Now it broke out. Now it's resistance. So I'm currently waiting for the pullback so that I can take the buy with the overall trend. But my take profit is at this current higher high in the overall it's in the overall bullish trend that we have on the daily time frame. So that's where I would normally take profit at. So let me just switch to the 1 hour. Sorry if I'm moving fast, guys, because this intake could play out, but I'm not in a rush. But you can see here, I'm just waiting for it to come into this area so I can take the buy. But I can't just take a buy anyway because I have to see a few rejections. It didn't retest the way I wanted to, so I'm waiting for more extra confirmation. I just wanted to I wanted to reject like in this area here, like where you can see this rejection in the past here, and then we had a move up. So I'm kind of waiting for this move here to happen on this side. Because in Forex, the history like to repeat itself, chart patterns and all that. But yeah, that's Euro USD. Overall, I'm going with buys. So you guys can see. If you guys want me to like to do certain pairs for you guys, just let me know what pairs you're interested or what pairs you're trading for the week ahead, and I can try to analyze that for you to the best of my ability. But keep in mind, there's a watch list. I'm not, I'm not trading anything else other than this. So you can try to copy my watch list, but I'm not trading any indices, no NZDUSD, no USDCAD. I tend to stay away from that. I even try to stay away from gold, but sometimes when there's a nice setup on gold, I like to take it. But if you guys want me to do any pairs for you guys, just let me know in the comment section. So yeah, let's go to Euro AUD. So the ones that I have in red, that's the pairs that I'm interested in this week. But the less the better in Forex. But like I want to explain to you guys here on Euro AUD, you can see we came from a massive downtrend. We came from a massive downtrend, as you can see here. Now we broke out. But sorry, notice the pattern that we're breaking out with. Keep in mind, we have an inverse head and shoulder pattern. Like you guys can see here. You guys know I like this pattern. I always talk about it. But this is a very strong reversal pattern in the market, and especially we have it on the 4-hour time frame. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys visually that it's a head and shoulder. But keep in mind where we are right now. We're at a resistance level, right? We're at the resistance level. So of the head and shoulder, because it's like the neckline. So I'm waiting for a break above on the 1 hour so that I can take an entry. You can see I'm being very patient. I'm not taking a trade that's not gonna be profitable, or that I think is not gonna be profitable, because if you're patient and you wait for your setup to play out everything, even if you lose, if you stick to your rules, everything will be fine in the end. But what I'm trying to say is, I'll rather lose following my plan than break my trading plan and lose. But also notice here, I'm waiting for this 4 hour to close above, because as you can see in the past, it just made weak outs. As you can see here, this rejection, this fake out here on top. So I'm waiting for a candlestick closure above. If the 4 hour candlestick closes above this resistance, then I'm gonna be very interested in taking this trade. So yeah, that's what I'm rooting for, buys on Euro AUD. So yeah, yeah, we're just waiting for the break above, and then we could potentially look for buys. And that's why I set up my alarm to see to be patient and notify myself when the break is actually happening. But keep in mind, I have to wait for the 4 hour to close above. So yeah, so let me see other pairs I have lined up for the week. Is GBPCAD. GBPCAD is currently having the break above, but I have to wait for the 4 hour candlestick to close. Yeah, it's pretty simple. We're in a overall bullish trend on the daily time frame. So yeah, and there's not much on GBPCAD. It's just we overall on the uptrend. 4 hour, we're inside a consolidation. So I'm just waiting for the 4 hour break above, same as Euro AUD, retest, and then I could potentially take this trade up. Yeah, on the 1 hour time frame, it looks like it's trying to break out, but I'm gonna stick to my rules and be patient. I'm gonna wait for the 4 hour candlestick to close above, because you can see this weak out here, just like Euro AUD. It, it took a plenty lot of people out here, because they're thinking on the 1 hour it's breaking above and stuff. The 4 hour is important, like I told you in my last market breakdown. But if I have the break above, the move is currently happening now. But you can see I'm being patient. I'm waiting for the break above. And the weekly is bullish, daily is bullish, 4 hours in a consolidation. So I'm gonna stick with my analysis. I'm going for a buy on GBPCAD, and yeah. So I have NZDUSD also. It's currently playing around, but yeah, be patient, guys. Be patient. The weekly bearish, daily bearish, 4 hour bullish, daily bullish. So the logical trade would be to buy, because we're overall in an uptrend. So what I'm waiting for here is a retest here. See, we kind of made it to this area. But I'm just being very patient, because whenever we reach this area here, we tend to have a lot of reactions here, you see. So I would just want to wait for this. But this is a very choppy market, as you can see. But NZD, USD always tend to respect your setup, and yeah, that's why I like trading this pair actually. But what I want to say is be patient, and the reward will come. But I'm waiting for it to mark up and to come back into this area so I can take the trend to the upside for a decent 1, 2, 3. And please remember, guys, like I said, I'm a swing trader. I like big moves. So if you want to scalp the trades, it doesn't matter. You can take this trades. This is just the way I trade. Some would say I can't trade, but I show you my account history, you're gonna be shocked. But I'm not here to show you the lifestyle, the blues, and everything. That's why I'm just doing this challenge of the 100 to 1,000 to show you guys some sort of blues, like little blues, but not big numbers like on my funded account. Because I'm not here to sell you guys a dream like these other forex traders, wannabe traders. But when you go to the last pay on what I have on USDCAD, you can see we're coming from a massive sell basically. So what I'm waiting for on USDCAD, overall on an uptrend, I can just go to the weekly time frame. I can just draw it for you. So on an uptrend like here, you can see we broke out. We broke out of this uptrend. So let me just zoom into current price. You can see on the weekly time frame, we broke out here. This strong area here was used as a resistance in the past. And then when it broke above, it used it as support. Here support. And now it finally broke out. It broke below, sorry. So it broke below out of our bullish trend. So as you guys can see, in the previous video, I was rooting actually for buys because I saw this as a very strong support, but the market changes due to Trump being in election. So I don't know what that guy is doing, but anyway, I don't focus on news factors. But as you guys can see, we broke below. So on the daily time frame, I'm just waiting for a pullback. Daily must close above, no, not above, under this time frame here. So let me just remove this. So it should just the daily should just stay here under this support slash resistance zone now. So yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. So on the 4 hours, looking more cleaner. You guys can see. And yeah, it's very simple this week, but every week is not the same. We have slow week, we have good week. You should just know when to stay out of it and when not to trade and when to trade. But yeah, we have a decent week ahead. Not as I would want it to, but as you can see, I just want to show you guys visually. I don't really use trend lines. I just use it to show you guys visually that what kind of trend we in, because I already know in the back of my mind what trend we in. I just, for the new people and stuff like that, let me just show you guys the trend that we in. So we currently in a very trend. If I just go to the daily again and let me draw this all the way up, you can see. So all I'm waiting for is just like a pullback into this resistance zone, which was previously support. So yeah, and then I hopefully catch the sell. But I'll update you guys. This is just like a mini market breakdown for what I have paid for the week. So if you guys want me to analyze more charts, let me know. But not indices, please. Just stick to currencies. I don't want to trade any indices. So the only trade that looks ready for me is Euro USD. Yeah, that's the only pair that looks ready at the moment for me, in my opinion. I'm not gonna be in a hurry for this trade. It's gonna be chilled. So yeah. So like I said, man, if you're new here to the channel, please like, subscribe, and thank you guys for watching. I hope this videos bring value to you guys. If you learn something new, but stay tuned for more videos like this, and I appreciate you guys for watching. Peace out.